for the clutch and this is for the just like that. It worked. And probably there was some other trash. Hi, and welcome back to this bad boy. In today's episode, my mission is gonna be take this bike for a test drive and see how it holds up. But firstly, I need to do a couple of things. First things first, the clutch doesn't work exactly as it should. I ordered some repair kits which haven't arrived just yet. Sometimes it gets stuck, and probably it's because of these springs inside, which are old and loose probably, or I don't know what happened to them. But I tried to bleed the clutch and it just doesn't want to bleed. I don't know why. It just doesn't get enough pressure in here and the clutch doesn't want to engage. So probably this is the main fault. Probably the gaskets are leaking some air or something, I don't know. But this is the first task I need to do. The second task is gonna be synchronizing the carburetors. One thing that I know is that the throttle synchronization is way off. So yeah, I don't have the synchronization tool just yet, and I have zero clue how do you synchronize these, but I'll try my best. Other than that, the engine seems like it's pretty healthy. I just want to ride it and then see how it goes. So I do have a question about this fucking bike. I mean, why is this that every single bolt is seized in here? That's not my doing. It was already like this. And this screw alone cost like 15 euros for me to ship it. Like, fuck that shit. This screw alone, now it's so frustrating. So good news, I managed to get off this screw. What I did was actually I picked up a flathead and punched right on the screw itself, and I got it loose. And the other screw is right here, right below the horn. So yeah, it isn't on the carburetor itself, it's right down here. I did synchronize the throttle cables to the best of my abilities. As you can see, these are the new throttle cables. I extended this throttle cable to the maximum length, and it's just enough to reach the right amount of length, and the length should be 18.5 millimeters. And as for the front carb, it was way easier. There's still a lot of cable left, so I adjusted to the right length, and yeah, now I'm gonna put everything back together. Let's start this thing up once again. I believe that the fuel pump is dying. You know, Chinese garbage for you guys. So yeah, that's not good. That's not good. As you can see, I have zero fucking clue what is going on with my bike. When I try to press on the throttle, it just suddenly dies. It feels like it doesn't get enough fuel, or it gets too much fuel. I don't know. Hopefully it's the issue with the synchronization and not the engine itself. But now I've got other issues that I need to take care of, which is the clutch itself. I've got repair kits for it, which are here. This is for the clutch master cylinder, and this is for the lever sort of cylinder. So I'm gonna rebuild these, and then I'm gonna change the axle oil as well, which is 80W90. It takes I believe 200 millimeters, not that difficult. So the axle oil goes here, 2 screws. This is to fill it up, and there's one below to drain the oil. So I put the clutch master cylinder back in, and now I try to reverse bleed it and to see. I didn't put the clutch cylinder just yet, so I just want to see whether the brake fluid comes out of this hose. I'm gonna zoom into this hose, and this is where the fluid should come out when I reverse bleed the clutch. So let me show you. And just like that, it works. I love this side, don't you? I mean, I disassembled the carbs once again. So let me explain. I tried to synchronize these carbs off camera. I mean, the engine did run. The synchronization was way off. I mean, I do believe that the carbs were not getting enough fuel, I guess, or something was stuck. So I disassembled the carbs once again. And let me show you what I found. Was really interesting. These are the jet fuels, and these are really small ones. You can't really see on the camera probably, but you see this, there's a gap here. The gap was not there when I disassemble it. This jet was stuck, and the same was on the other one, the exact same jet, and it was stuck as well. So I mean, this probably could have caused me some issues, as well as the fuel lines, which are here. Probably I fucked it up while disassembling, but I mean, yeah, these hoses are just too old. There's fuel in here, and there's a lot of debris, probably from the hoses itself, and probably there was some other trash from the previous owner. I don't know. I disassembled the fuel petcock as well, and
this kind of debris fell off of it, so I don't know. I'm gonna replace these hoses with the new ones. I'm gonna put everything back together. I'm probably gonna try and wash these hoses as well, see if there's any debris coming out of them. Hopefully not. And yeah, I'm gonna try to synchronize them once again. And when people say all bikes are so much easier to work, this might be true. I mean, this bike is pretty self-explanatory, you know, everything is understandable and it's easy to learn on, but it's such a hassle because there's not enough space to work on. You know, you gotta take into consideration its age. This bike is already 30 years old, and the hoses start to deteriorate. You know, all the things break constantly, you know, when you move them. Some things have never been cleaned in over 5+ years, and there's so much debris and shit inside. It affects the engine performance in general, and to find these leaks, to find the hoses that then deteriorate from inside, you know, it's so difficult. Hopefully I'm gonna clean this up again for the last time, and hopefully this engine is gonna synchronize pretty well. Yeah, wish me luck. Alright, so I've been testing this bike, and you see it's been idling pretty well. Of course there are some inconsistencies, but they are minimal. You can't really see that, but you know, it's idling pretty consistently. Okay, now it doesn't pop, but see, it pops. I'm gonna try to play with the mixture screw and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try to lean out the mixture and we'll see how it goes. So the fuel hoses is me. That's why it doesn't work. Jesus Christ. There's something wrong with the fuel. Yep, doesn't have enough fuel. Yep. Yep, no fuel. I'm gonna end the episode here. There's still plenty of things to do for this motorcycle, but good thing that is,
is driving, and it feels pretty healthy, you know. There's hefty amount of torque. So thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. It truly is a love-hate relationship with this bike, you know. Sometimes it does work as intended, and the other times it just doesn't work at all. So I don't know, I will try to synchronize it once again, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So see you later.